First day of winter in the books, and it came in grand fashion, but it's not going to hang on very long as we go through the coming days. 43 in Dublin right now, still a little bit of a mist or drizzle in some spots. And again, all this will taper off overnight. Sunshine will make a glorious return tomorrow, and cool days and cold nights will settle in, as I mentioned. A lot of low 40s out there now. All right, so the radar shot continues to show this stuff kind of sliding toward the east here. So the main steady stuff is already gone. It's in South Carolina, but just little spits and drizzles, again, some intermittent stuff as we go on down. And actually, the only stuff I see holding together is here in Washington County. As we go farther toward the south and east, just some light stuff. So after this, that'll do it for maybe like a week. And again, that's not going to be the story on the 7-day that you see in a minute. As far as rain this day or that day, it's going to be dry across the board, but it's going to be the temperature change. Not in the short term though. Tomorrow, northwesterly breeze. Look for it to be a little bit windy tomorrow and colder stuff. A reinforcing shot tomorrow night into Thursday morning. I'll show you that in a second. So colder Thursday morning, cool day Thursday afternoon. Now we get into Christmas Eve day. Notice how the wind arrows now, instead of northwesterly, are coming in from the southwest. So we're starting to warm things up. And this is for Christmas Eve day. Oh, I wanted to go forward. Oh no, we got all kind of crazy here. Let's go forward again. Come on, Mr. Computer, catch up. This is going to take us Thursday. We've already talked about that part. Let's go into Friday. There we go. Now, as we get into Christmas Eve night, okay, it just doesn't want to play along. But as we get into Christmas Eve night, things will look quiet, it looks like. And then for Christmas Day, the same thing. And as we go through the weekend, Saturday on into Sunday, just dry stuff, and it continues that way as we go on into next week. So let's talk about the temperatures here. We have 30s, maybe widespread upper 30s in the morning. Tomorrow afternoon, I think upper 50s, which is a big improvement over today. Now let's go forward. That reinforcing shot of colder air tomorrow night I talked about. 30 to 32, somewhere in there. Now as we get into Thursday afternoon, we're looking at upper 50s again. Friday morning, still in the 30s, and then the change starts here. Right at Christmas Eve day, we're starting to find some mid-60s, and then we just kind of are going up from there. We'll look for the low instead of in the 30s. Yeah, for those Christmas lovers like, oh, it's got to be cold right at Christmas, we're going to jump it up that night, it looks like, to around 50, and then 70s beginning Christmas Day on into next week. Lori.